Hi, I'm Cassie, and I'm going to walk you through question 29 of the AAMC's official physics question pack. So this question, again, as a continuation of passage 4, is all about the photoelectric effect. So make sure to review the last couple questions if you're not totally clear on how the photoelectric effect works. But basically, we've got the same diagram here from past questions. So what happens, we have our light, which has photons in it, that hits the cathode. And if that light has enough energy to be greater than the work function of that cathode, that metal. So remember, we have this equation here. So this is the energy of a photon. So if this energy of a photon here, this HF, if that is greater than our work function, then we're going to eject our electrons over here from our cathode. So now the question is asking what happens if we increase the frequency of each photon that's directed at that cathode. Notice that it's not saying we increase the number of photons that's directed at the cathode. That was a previous question. This is about the frequency of each photon. F here is our frequency, H is our Planck's constant, which is just a constant. If we increase this F, what's going to happen? Well, our photons are just going to have more energy. So after you subtract the work function from those photons, you're going to have more kinetic energy left over to propel those electrons towards that anode. And remember, what's our formula for kinetic energy? 1/2 mass times velocity squared. So if we have more kinetic energy left over, if that kinetic energy increased, then our velocity of our electrons moving towards the anode must have increased too. So therefore, our answer is going to be D. We're going to increase the speed of the ejected electrons. Now, just to review to make it totally clear why the other answer choices are wrong. Well, answer choice A says we decrease the number of photons ejected. First of all, we're not even ejecting photons. We're shooting photons at that cathode, and then we're ejecting electrons. So answer choice A is not even accurate, so we're going to cross that off. The same thing goes for answer choice B, right? We're not ejecting photons, we're ejecting electrons. And answer choice C, decrease the speed of the ejected electrons. That wouldn't make sense. If we're increasing their frequency, then we're increasing the energy of our photons, which means increasing their kinetic energy that is left over after you subtract that work function. And if we're increasing the kinetic energy, we must be increasing the velocity of our electrons. So that's why the answer, again, is going to be D. We increase the speed of the ejected electrons. So if this helps, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this.